Please tell us about your feelings or experience after 30 days of treatment in our clinic.
I will try to be brief as much as possible. Dr. Mujib is my childhood friend, and we studied together in a boarding school called Fazlul Kader College. And he went to Russia in 1982, and after that I met him after about 6 years. I was actually suffering from a number of metabolic diseases, I would say. Like, these were not acute diseases. For example, I was suffering from fatigue. I didn't even know that I have diabetes, and I had a very big belly.
Yes.
I was accumulating. You have seen it by yourself.
Yes.
And I had chronic fatty liver and many other things, blood pressure, all these things. I had a knack for alternative medicine.
But you are on medications, correct? When
I was taking.
remember when you came here, I asked you.
Yes, I take blood pressure medicine, atenolol. For the last, I think, more than 23 years. 23 years, yes. And doctor said me this is a genetical disease I have, and then I have to keep on taking this medicine for the rest of my life till my death.
So any other medications you?
And I'm a bit afraid of these traditional medicines. That's why, apart from this medicine for blood pressure, I didn't take any other medicines. But I didn't even know that I had diabetes, because the way they tested my diabetes, fasting glucose and 2 hours after breakfast, that revealed no symptom. That showed that I'm all right.
You're all right.
But then I tested, with your advice,
HbA1c.
and I found that I'm a diabetic patient for many years actually, and that was contributing in my increasing fatigue and belly and all these things. And recently my stamina was reducing tremendously. So when I met you after 36 years in Dhaka Hotel, while you were conducting a seminar on this kind of health issues, how to get healed from, because the traditional doctors, so far my experience is they are kind of disease managers. Symptoms. They treat the symptoms.
Very good. Yeah.
they
can manage symptoms.
They can manage the symptoms. I think that symptom is gone, then maybe I am healed. But soon after that, I have another symptom
Coming.
So I had very little. I have seen my mother, father, and many other people around me. Even, people are sick. Whenever I see sick in many forms, for a number of reasons. So I thought that I used to see YouTubes and many other things, for alternative medicines. But when I heard you, that this is the guy I'm looking for, and he happened to be my childhood friend. So I felt very free to talk to you about everything. And you told me that you have to stay here in Vantage. You have to go through some therapies also, which is not available in Bangladesh. Just food therapy will not make the expected impact on my disease. So I decided to come here, stay here as per your advice for 30 days.
So what triggered you to come here?
When I came to...
You were in a seminar.
I was
in 2 seminars, yeah?
I attended 2 of your seminars.
Seminars triggered you, or your confidence in me, or what?
The seminar, yeah. I know you from childhood.
Yes.
You were our first boy.
So I cannot talk something.
you were a very brilliant student, and at the same time, and I know you from your childhood. You were always a serious kind of guy. Don't talk. You didn't talk so far. I know bullshits and all. So I had confidence in you.
I was also surprised. You many things already. When I talk with you, many things you are talking, very interested. I think you too much is internet. You see.
Yeah, I have wide exposure. I have wide exposure, and you know that I'm an omnivorous reader. So I read many things. So I opted for this. I equipped with this knowledge. I thought that this is the best idea. I should come here. For a person like me who is engaged in an occupation which requires lots of engagement, intensive engagement, it was very hard for me to take leave of absence for 1 month. But I decided to, you inspired me actually, to invest in your health so that you'll be able to impart your duties properly to Allah, to your nation, to your family members. So you need good health for that. So I decided finally, now I have to, after leading a sedentary life of almost 20 years, I decided to come here. And I remember when I came from Bangkok airport to this resort in the peripheral area of Pattaya, I was staggering, in fact. I was staggering. I mean, with a very big belly. I came with another friend of mine. He is chief executive of Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Farooq. He's also our childhood friend. Both of us came together. And I was staggering. And even climbing on my second floor was a big deal for me. I was like, you have seen. And even on the treadmill, when you test it, walking at the speed of 4 kilometers per hour
very difficult.
was difficult. And 5 kilometers per hour, I think I walked for half a minute, and they said, it's too much for me.
You have, when you came, I talked with you, the next day, correct?
Yes, 22nd.
I marked here the lack of energy. Now, how your energy level now? After 30
My
days
energy, it's not even comparable. Yes, I'm very, very enthusiastic about it. I mean,
so you feel, you are energetic now, yeah? So you can some muscle work can do, can do fitness.
The test you have taken, it shows clearly that my total muscle volume increased and my fat has been reduced considerably.
Because of your volume too much reduced.
My famous belly has been reduced by more than 50%, I guess.
So what about your arrhythmia?
Arrhythmia for the last 2-3 days, there is complete absence of
absence. Yeah, very good. This actually should be like this. And yesterday you told me some bloating still you feel. Bloatings, yeah.
Today I don't feel that.
Because maybe before 2 days I told you something wrong, but it actually should not have any problem with your digestion. So digestion you now feeling is okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Then but you also tell him to some bronchospasm also some you feel.
I didn't feel for the last couple of days. And another thing, no spasm.
No spasm, yeah?
Once I felt a little bit, because once I was a heavy smoker for 35, 6, 7 years. I just gave up smoking 2.5 years ago. So, but I didn't feel once for, I think half a minute I felt while on the treadmill. Otherwise,
okay,
I think I'm fine.
Okay. So overall, I have nothing.
I walked on 11th. I walked for 14-15 kilometers and felt like walking another 10 kilometers.
So regarding overweight, nothing to tell because I'll show you then what happened with your overweight. But main thing, when you came, you have some edemite or panijoma.
Yeah.
This really I also, you see, this is not good symptom. So yesterday I checked, very good. You see, panijoma এখন পায় মোটামুটি বলতে নাই। So actually, if I see some result, 22nd on your blood pressure 134/74 on medication. That
on medication.
Yes, medication. Yes. Today,
2 medicines.
Today your blood pressure I see 1 on 15/66, like a sportsman. It's unbelievable for me also.
And then it's I'm not taking medicine for the
Without
last,
medication, yeah.
for the last 22 days. No
your,
medicine.
your heart very good actually, believe me, yeah. The blood sugar I saw on 25, you have 112, yeah, blood sugar. Today I see your blood sugar level 90. This is very, very good. This is really very, very good.
And
This
it has been sustaining for the last
yes.
25 days.
Yeah, 25 days.
27 days, yeah.
On 22nd, your weight was 89.6. Today, your weight is 83.5.
So 6.4
6,
kg.
yes, your weight. But your BMI also very important things, 29.9. Today, your BMI 27.9. Little bit countdown is normal, yeah. But main thing, the visceral fat, I also surprised. In my this 3 years life, practical life here, I never saw like this. So suddenly, your visceral fat to go. Actually, I found 1 or 2. You see, like this reduce, but
From
you
19 to
reduce
16.
3. It's totally unbelievable for me actually.
But
Before was visceral fat 19. Today your visceral fat is 16. So what is visceral fat? This is very dangerous. Actually, all diseases, yeah, what I'm telling, is coming from visceral fat.
the fatty liver also comes from
This is
visceral
in
fat.
time. অনেক হয়তো বা জানো না যে হোয়াট ইজ visceral fat. এইটা হচ্ছে মানে আপনার বিভিন্ন মানে অর্গানের চতুর্দিকে যে ফ্যাটটা, সেই ফ্যাটটা হচ্ছে visceral fat. মানে আমাদের ভিতরে
মানে
বাইরে যেটা ফ্যাট, এটা নট ডেঞ্জারাস. Actually, we need some
subcutaneous fat.
because it will give when we are hungry for a long time, yeah, maybe 3-4 days, we have nothing to eat. Maybe in this case, this fat will help you.
Subcutaneous fat helps you a lot.
But I tell you, the problem with the visceral fat, this is very risky, very dangerous, because eventually your diabetes I link with this visceral fat. Suppose your pancreas, yeah, surrounded by fat. Where is fat, there is no blood circulation. Where is no blood circulation, the function of this organ always low. So that means your beta cells in pancreas, they are not functioning properly. That means your insulin production will be low. Yeah? So I believe this visceral fat is
Responsible.
number one factor, you see, for diabetes patients. You see. So you reduce a lot, yeah.
And I need to reduce further.
Of course, after you're going back to Bangladesh, I believe that you constantly go down, yeah. Why?
Sure.
Because a healthy body always should have a healthy weight. Body will adjust, you see. You should not think about your calorie restriction or diet. No, there is no diet. So your body, so healthy body will find this healthy weight. So you don't think about how much I should lose weight or how much I should gain. No, your body will find it. Yeah, its own healthy weight. So actually, my opinion, I can tell you, you are now healthy.
That's a good
Your
news.
feelings,
I feel very
your
good also.
feelings, your outlooking, all this you see tests what we are monitoring, you see every week, yeah, showing that you are now disease free. That means you don't think that everything
start.
and I go back again and I start again my
That
old lifestyle.
then you
That
get
old
back
bad
to
habit,
again.
yes. But one thing, the healing process only started, but need to stabilize. So it will take another 2 months, yeah, to stabilize the healing process. Yeah. So what we should do, without only our procedures, you should follow the same everything, you see, what you did here. That means how to
Fooding.
eat, what to eat, how to drink, what to drink, and how to do exercise, you see. All these things remaining same. Another 2 months.
Yes.
After 3 months, then you can claim, oh yes, now I am healthy. So I can one day in a week can allow myself, yeah, to enjoy some food what actually I missed or I like, yeah. This is no problem for you. But one day in a week, yeah.
After 2 months. After 2 months.
Okay. So next question: are you happy that you came here?
Of course.
And spend 30 days is not a matter of joke. For you, 30 days, I know what it means.
Yes.
So,
and
have you regretted that you spent these 30 days, you see, in Vantage Health Resort?
it's I would say it's other way around. It's not. There's no question of regret at all. Otherwise,
sometimes people say, "Oh, I lost a lot of time."
I enjoy it because one advantage was you were my friend. Second, for the first 10 days, Farooq was with
yes,
me.
yeah.
And moreover, the lifestyle here, I really liked it. I mean, what you did, you taught me that eat organic food. Second, exercise is not an option. This is essential.
It's the medicine.
It's medicine.
Yes.
Exercise is medicine. Then I underwent through a number of therapies. I want to tell the viewers, which you will not get in many places, like ozone therapy, food detox, rectal ozone, hyperbaric, which the top athletes take,
infrared sauna,
and very well equipped gymnasium where I did muscle exercise at the same time, some aerobic also. And there's a nice swimming pool here also.
Yes.
And after sauna, for the first, I learned a little bit of swimming. I don't know. I didn't know how to swim, but
then
for
you
the first time,
swim.
I swam, I think, for a little distance now. And now I'm pretty confident that if I carry on this lifestyle, I'll be all right again, because I'm a very intense, I work very intensively. I know that this life is for once only, so we have to contribute, we have to shine. But without energy, you cannot shine.
Oh, without energy, what?
And
nothing is interested, you see. If you
yes.
are lack of energy, eventually everything you have, but you have is no energy. I think nothing is interested, you see.
And you inspired also us to, both Farooq and me, that we have to spread this knowledge. I've seen
yes.
here people are coming from CIS countries, people from Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, and then Dagestan, Chechnya, Russia,
many regions.
Many regions are coming here.
This was a good experience for you.
Yeah, it became like a United Nations for some time. People came from many countries and they also enjoyed and so this knowledge has to be spread in Bangladesh, because I'm engaged in poverty alleviation program, and without good health you cannot alleviate poverty. Our nation, Bangladesh people, they need good health, and the way we are moving is not to the proper direction.
Yes, correct.
So this knowledge has to be disseminated, and our chairman, Dr. Qazi Khulikuzzman Ahmed, is a very prominent person, very eminent citizen of the country, and he has very keen interest on nutrition and health. I mean, and he has
very good.
He has a special. He inspired us to undertake a special program. So when I go back I'll definitely talk to him about this.
I think he will be excited.
He's a very open-minded person. So I think, and when he will come to Bangladesh next March, I want you to meet him.
Okay. I'll be very happy.
Dr. Kader is a very open-minded person and progressive man. So I feel very inspired by you to spread this knowledge in Bangladesh.
So,
and I must thank you. I started suffering from low self-esteem because of this big belly. At least now.
Yes, you see, sometimes when see himself, yeah, sometimes he's depressed, yeah. Oh, this is how I'm looking, yeah. But when
One girl even teased me that you look like a 10-month pregnant woman. Oh my God.
so, okay, what actually you are bringing from Vantage Health Center to Bangladesh? This interesting question. What you are now bringing for Bangladesh people?
The philosophy of Vantage, or your philosophy, or it's a new stream of health consciousness, also medical practice. It wants to heal people. It doesn't want to manage the
system
disease or manage the symptoms
system.
of disease.
Yes, correct.
So it wants to hit on the core reason of disease.
Yes.
So it's a comparatively a little bit slow process, but it's a sustainable process. It's sustainable.
That means we are helping our body
in healing people
to heal himself. You understand?
Exactly,
This is
exactly.
the philosophy. We are helping our body to heal himself.
Absolutely. So I had here a number of therapies like ozone therapy, detoxification, different detoxification therapies, exercise, and pure food, organic food. So it aided my body to heal itself.
Yes.
Itself.
This is a combination.
This is
combination.
and you gave me lots of supplements like minerals and other
Vitamins,
things.
this vitamins, antioxidants,
vitamins,
you see.
which actually I was deficient in. And Bangladesh, since we have little amount of land, we have high crop intensity, so the quality of the soil is degenerating. We need to work on this, especially so that our food contains the adequate amount of minerals and other nutrition. So when I go back, I will definitely tell people about it, and when you will come back to Bangladesh on March, I'll definitely try to organize more people so that we can grow a health conscious community,
Yes.
which will eventually spread this
Slowly,
knowledge to
step by step. Because why I'm telling that Bangladesh has actually everything. Believe me, I saw, you see, everything to promote, you see, overall health of nations. You know, because all foods actually better than Thailand. You see, we can grow all foods. What actually I recommend. Yeah. আমার কিন্তু বাংলাদেশের সব কিছু আল্লাহ পাক বাংলাদেশে ইলিশ মাছ দিয়ে দিচ্ছে, তারপরে অনেক ফল টল যেগুলো অ্যাডাপ্টোজেন্স,
দেশি ফল, আমলকি,
আমলকি, দিস অ্যাডাপ্টোজেন্স is what I am using here, you see, and শাক সবজি, তারপরে ফল টল, প্রচুর শাক সবজি, live foods, a lot of live foods in Bangladesh, you see.
But our children now
তিসি তেল, তিলের তেল, মানে এগুলো তো অত্যন্ত ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস, ক্যালোজিরার তেল, বুঝছো, এবং নারিকেল, what I'm telling you, this is a miracle, this is really universal medicine for all these.
I've taken from you about
if Bangladesh has all these things,
coconut oil.
My question, why Bangladeshi people has so many health problems? If everything Bangladesh, that means I believe the lack of knowledge.
Yes.
So I request you, everybody who come here, just spread this knowledge that we can be healthy because we have everything. Just we need some knowledge. আমাদের এই জ্ঞানটাকে মানুষের মধ্যে প্রসার করতে পারি যে সবাই তো আসবে না. Of course this is difficult, not so difficult, but you are working on yourself.
Yes.
আমি সবসময় বলি যে আমাদের দেহের মালিক আমরা নিজেরা, কোনো ডাক্তার বা আমিও তোর দেহকে করতে পারবো না, অনলি তুই তোর নিজের দেহকে ঠিক করতে পারবি with good knowledge and some products. You see, if you know how to combine, how to take, you see, if you know all these things, you can cure your body, only you.
There is
Nobody
no
else.
alternative to awareness, health awareness. You have to know how to remain healthy, how to become healthy, and you have to know the basics of
Not one
leading
time
a healthy life.
for a time being. Oh, আজকে খুব ভালো ফিল করতেছি, আজকে আমি সুস্থ।
Let's have some junk foods.
After এক সপ্তাহ 2 সপ্তাহ পরে again I feel bad. No, we should feel always good. This energy, we need energy. Everywhere we need energy. So if we can keep this energy at optimal level, we can enjoy our full life, and we can give also some joy, you see, to our family members, to our surroundings.
Friends.
But if I am sick, I am giving, you see, the stress to my family members. It's impossible. I am sick and they are feeling very good.
Person wants to pull down everybody to his or her level.
Definitely, you are right.
They make it everybody sick.
Yeah. You not only cheat yourself, yeah, I think you cheat others also, and you will give this knowledge to others. That will be our responsibility.
Already I talked over the telephone with my family members. They're a bit excited and they're now, in fact,
I already today Facebook, and somebody waiting for you. So next question, you see,
it's Roman, one of my
we will make
neighbors,
inshallah this kind of arrangement. I want, you see, and with your help, with others' help, you see, actually we should have this kind of arrangement in Bangladesh. Believe me,
we need this kind of center in Bangladesh.
Yes.
And we will start working on this.
You start please working, and I will fully help totally, because I want this, you see. I am a Bangladeshi, eventually you will live 37 years outside Bangladesh, but I am a Bangladeshi. So I should do something, you see, for my country, for my people.
Well, definitely it will be our, it will be our responsibility.
Yes, this is our responsibility actually, correct.
It will be we'll definitely do that. We have to spread this knowledge, because all of our surrounding people, in Bangladesh, my neighbors, my family members, my nucleus family members, my colleagues, I see everywhere people are suffering from this degenerative disease. This is the curse of this century. We are living in a polluted environment. We are taking processed foods,
dead foods. I am always telling this dead foods,
and we are taking, and our lifestyle has become so sedentary. At the same time, we are undergoing through tension and this
electromagnetic electromagnetic field. You see,
children, no physical movement, no exercise. Oh my God! I'm not going back to, definitely, inshallah, to that lifestyle.
Inshallah.